Hi, once again welcome to my channel Magic Intis for Kids. Last class we had discussed about gender. What is masculine, what is feminine, common and neuter gender. Today we are going to learn about what is plural and singular noun. This is known as noun numbers. What is singular noun? If we are talking about a noun which is talking about a single person or an object, it is said to be singular number, or you can say singular noun. If the noun denotes about more than one person or object, it will be known as plural numbers, or you can say plural nouns. So it is very simple. When you are using tables, books, pencils, pens, it is we can use very easily that by using s, it is plural can be formed, but it is not always true. There are certain rules which we have to follow, and that rules depicts that how it will be used and when it will be used and what are the criteria to be fulfilled. Let's study about this. First rule is that when we are talking about a noun ends with a noun, rule number 1. Noun ends with s, ss or x or ch and z. The plurals are formed by adding es. Suppose I am taking the example of gas. What is this? Ends with s. So what will be the plural? Here, gases. When I am talking about bus, what is? It ends with s. So what will be the plural here? Buses. Whenever I am talking about kiss, that will be kisses. Whenever I am talking about class, what does it mean? It ends with ss. So what is the plural form of it? That is classes. Box, x, it ends with x. What will be the plural form? Boxes. When it ends with tax, you are giving income tax. So what is that? Taxes. And when you are coming to that branch, it means it ends with ch. What will be the plural form? Here will be the plural form is branches. When church, what will the answer? Churches. When you are talking about topaz, it ends with z. So what will the plural? Topazes. So clear? First rule says that when the word ends with s or ss or x or ch or z, then another thing is that sh is also there. What is that? sh. What is that? sh. Whenever I am talking about dish, what is that? Dish. Whenever it is talking about dish, that will be dishes. Clear? Dishes. Whenever I am talking about bush, that will be bushes. So when these words are end with s, ss, x, ch, z and sh also, that formed by adding es. What we have to use? Es to make the plural form of the singular noun. Rule number 2. Come to rule number 2. What is that rule number 2? Let's see. Just a minute. What is rule number 2? Let's. One thing, that is number 2. Noun or the singular noun. You can say noun ends with y, preceded by a consonant. Plurals are formed here Plurals are formed by adding IES. Okay, and cut Y by adding IES. Suppose here I am writing baby. What is that? It ends with Y, but it is preceded by what? That is B. B is a consonant here. So it ends with Y and preceded by consonant. What will be the plural form of it? You cut the Y and you write B-I-E-S. I-E-S. Babies. Then CT. What will the answer? Cities. Army. Armies. Fly. F-L-I-E-S. Flies. Okay. Then lady. What will be the answer? Ladies. L-A-D-I-E-S. So rule number 2 says that if the noun ends with Y and it is preceded by a consonant, so the plurals are formed by using IES. You cut Y and place it IES, so that will be the plural form it. Country, countries, lady, ladies, baby, babies. So here so many that consonant words with a noun which ends with Y and it is preceded by consonant. And that case we have to form this plural by using IES. Yes, rule number 2 is formed like this. Next come to rule number 3. What is that? I am coming to rule number 3. So have you got it, this idea? This idea is very simple. When you are using plural form of any consonant which ends with Y and it is formed preceded by a consonant, that will be formed by using IES, simple IES. Rule number 3. Noun ends with Y preceded by a vowel. Plurals are formed. Here plurals are formed how? Formed by using what? Only S. Yes? Just I am talking about ray. What is that? It ends with Y preceded by a vowel. A is a vowel. Okay? So what will the plural form of it? Rays. When you are talking about toy, it is ends with Y but preceded by one vowel. What will be the answer here? It will be toys. Like this valley, valleys, key, keys, monkey, monkeys. Then boy, what will the answer? Boys. Okay. So here one question is that, or you have to say the rule, if the noun ends with that Y and it is preceded by a vowel. So how the plurals are formed? By using only simple S. Like ray, rays, toy, toys, boy, boys, valley, valleys, key, keys, monkey, monkeys. So this is rule number 3. Okay. Then come to rule number 4. What is that? Suppose I am talking about the word which ends with O. Ends with O. What will the plural form of it? So let's study. Okay, let's go with this. Noun ends with O. Yes. Plurals are formed by adding ES. By adding es. What we have to do? If the noun ends with o, then what will be the plural form? By using es. What are they? Let's see. Mango, mangoes. Potato, potato. Potato, potatoes. Then tomato, tomatoes. Volcano, 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 volcanoes. Es. Echo. You are making sound echo. ESCHOES. Cargo, cargoes. Okay, like this you have to use this es. Mosquito, mosquitoes. Calico, calicos. So these are the forms which it ends with o, and here that the plurals are formed by using es. So mango, mangoes. Potato, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes. Volcano, volcanoes. Eco, ecos. Cargo, cargoes. Okay. And another rule is that rule number 5, it says, not always true, that if the word ends with o, that plurals are formed by using es. What is the exception to the rules? Let's see. What is that? So if certain words, rule number 5 says that if the noun ends with o, but it will be formed, the plurals are formed by using simple s. So what is that? Exception to the rule? Photo, photos. Yes. Studio, studios. Ratio, ratios. Yes. Momento, momento, mementos. Mementos. Proviso. You are doing some proviso. Provisos. You can simply write provisos. Solo. You are talking about solo. Solos. Hello. Hellos. Okay. So these are the forms where this rule is not applicable. If the word ends with o, even if it is ends with o, it doesn't comes that plurals are formed by using es. Certain exception to the rules. Photo, photos. Studio, studios. Ratio, ratios. Then momento, momentos. Proviso, provisos. Solo, solos. Hello and hellos. These are the exception to the rules. Or you can say, if the word ends with o, even if it ends with o, so plurals are formed by using only s. Okay, you got it? Then you come to rule number 6. What is that rule number 6 says? You know it very well. Rule number 6 says that if the noun ends with f or fe, plurals are formed by adding what? VES. Okay, that is by adding VES. What are these? Example is cut. If it ends with F, you cut F and you make it VES. It will be the plural form of it. Half, halves. Knife, knives. Sorry. Knives. Wife, wives. Okay. Yes. Elf, elves. So these are the plural forms of this. Then you can also write leaf, leaves, leaves. If you are using this, the word ends with a for AP. Then the plurals are formed by adding only VES. You cut F and that you replace with VES. Calf, calves, half, halves, knife, knives, wife, wives, elf, elves, leaf, leaves. Like this you can form it. But there is certain exception to the rule. What are the certain exceptions? This rule is not applicable. Let's see. What are the exceptions to the rule? जहाँ पर ये रूल काम नहीं करेगा. It doesn't work. This rule is not applicable in these words. What are they? Chief. You are writing chief. What is the answer? Chiefs. So what is exception to the rule? This F and FE, when it is ends with F and FE, it doesn't work. That this rule number 6 doesn't work. If you are telling that this chief, chiefs, cleave, cleaves, yes, then you are talking about, when you are talking about strife, strife, this is FE, stripes, okay. Then you are talking about safe, safes, believe, believes, believes, and also roof. You are talking about roof, chat. What is the plural form of roof? Roofs. Hoof. Sometimes we are using hoof. That is, sometimes we are using hoofs, but it is plural form is hoofs. Then dwarf, dwarf, dwarfs. FS. The rule that ES doesn't applicable here, or you can say VES doesn't applicable here. Okay, scarf. Yes. Scarves is CARFS. Scarves. So these are the rules here. We can see it. Here, this rule number 6. If you are telling that F and FE, when it is ends with F and FE, then plurals are formed by using VES. But these are the exceptions to the rule where this rule does not applicable. You can say chief, chiefs, cleave, cleaves, stripe, stripes, safe, safes, believe, believes, roof, roofs. Then proof. Another is proof. Praman kya hai? What is the plural form of it? That is proofs. That will not be VES. So this is the exception to the rule. This is the exception to the rules. Let's see. Another rule is that we can end this session by ending this main rule. Is that if the noun number 7, noun ends with, the noun ends with OO, YO, IO or EO. Then what is the plural form of it? Plurals are formed by adding, adding only S. Simple S. What is that? Suppose I am talking about cuckoo, cuckoos. Okay. Embryo, embryo. YO, it ends with YO. What is the plural form of it? Embryos. Okay. Bamboo. Yes. The plural form of it? Bamboos. Folio. When you are talking about folio, IO. So what is the plural form of it? Folios. Yes. Okay. Camero. Okay. Cameros. Cameros. You can simply write this. So what is this? This is the exception to the rules. We are using OO and YO, IO, EO. If it ends with that, then you can write Simple S. Stereo. Stereo. Eu. What was the plural form of it? Stereos. Stereos. S. Only simple S will be added to that. Okay.